Alric Thorne stood in his office watching the sun rise over the lush, technologically advanced Earth. The city below him, a harmonious blend of nature and innovation, was a testament to humanity's progress. The serenity was shattered by a sudden alert. Alric's holocom buzzed, projecting the image of a young technician. Ambassador Thorne, we have an urgent situation. An unidentified alien vessel is approaching Earth with a distress signal. Alric's mind raced. Prepare a welcome team and secure the landing area. I'll meet them personally. Minutes later, Alric arrived at the secure hangar where the alien vessel was set to land. The sleek, battered ship descended, its exterior marred by signs of conflict. As it touched down, a hatch opened, and a tall, slender figure emerged. Lysara, the Seraphian leader, stepped forward, her blue-textured skin shimmering under the lights. Her large, round, red eyes with star-like patterns were striking against the hangar's metallic backdrop. Ambassador Thorne, thank you for seeing us. We come in desperation, Lysara said, her voice tinged with urgency. Let's talk inside, Alric replied, leading her to a private conference room. Inside, Lysara's tension was palpable. The Zarkonian armada, led by Xyrathor, threatens to annihilate all life. We beg for humanity's aid. Alric's expression hardened. Tell me everything. We will do what we can, but I need to understand the threat. Lysara activated a holographic display. Images of destroyed planets, shattered fleets, and Xyrathor's imposing figure filled the room. The Zarkonians are ruthless. They've decimated several star systems. We are the last of our kind, she explained. Alric nodded. We have resources and allies, but rallying them will take time. Can you show us proof? Lysara displayed more data, and the sight was chilling. Alric's communicator buzzed again, a notification about a sudden, mysterious disruption in the galactic communications network. Lysara, it seems we may already be under threat. We need to act quickly. The next day, Alric stood before the Galactic Council. The Grand Chamber buzzed with conversations, holographic screens displaying data from the Seraphians. Ladies and gentlemen, Alric began. I present Lysara, leader of the Seraphians. She brings a dire warning of a threat that endangers us all. Lysara stepped forward, commanding attention. The Zarkonian armada, led by Xyrathor, is on a path of destruction. We beg for your help in stopping them. The chamber erupted in a mix of outrage and concern. Representatives voiced their skepticism and fear. Why should we risk our lives for a war that isn't ours? A Zentari representative asked. Because this war will find you regardless. Unity is our only chance, Alric responded. The debate continued until a messenger rushed in, pale and trembling. Council members, we have just received word that the Zarkonians have destroyed the planet Thaloria. There were no survivors. The room fell silent, the gravity of the news sinking in. We cannot ignore this any longer, Alric said. We must form a coalition combining our strengths and resources. After hours of discussion, the council agreed. Just as they began planning, the chamber's main screen flickered. Xyrathor's menacing visage filled the display. People of the Galactic Council, you have chosen defiance. Know this, I offer you one chance to surrender. Refuse and face total annihilation. The screen went dark, leaving a stunned silence. We have no choice. Alric said, we must prepare for war. The coalition headquarters buzzed with activity. Representatives from each species worked together, sharing knowledge and resources. Alric coordinated efforts, offering guidance. In the training arenas, soldiers from different worlds practiced maneuvers, learning to fight as a cohesive unit. Strategic meetings focused on leveraging each species' strengths. We must work as one. Our diversity is our strength, Alric said during a training session. Lysara nodded. Each of us has lost much. Together, we can reclaim hope. Bonds formed between coalition members. Alric and Lysara spent long hours strategizing, their mutual respect growing. However, reports of Zarkonian spies and saboteurs surfaced, causing paranoia. One evening, during a routine patrol, a coalition scout ship encountered a massive Zarkonian fleet heading straight for their base. The scout's urgent message crackled through the headquarters. Ambassador Thorne, we've spotted a Zarkonian fleet on an intercept course. They're coming for us. Alric's heart pounded. Alert all forces. Prepare for battle. This is it. The coalition headquarters was a hive of activity as preparations for battle intensified. Soldiers donned their armor, engineers made last-minute adjustments, and medics readied their stations. Alric stood before the assembled troops. Remember our training, he said. Fight smart, fight together. For the galaxy. The troops responded with a unified cheer. As the Zarkonian fleet approached, the coalition forces took their positions. The battle began with a barrage of laser fire and missile strikes. Ships from different species coordinated their attacks, exploiting Zarkonian weaknesses. Ground forces worked in unison, combining advanced technology with raw combat skills. For a moment, it seemed the coalition might achieve victory. But then Sarathor's flagship entered the battlefield. His overwhelming power and ruthless tactics quickly turned the tide. Elric's flagship took a direct hit, sending sparks flying and alarms blaring. Communication with the rest of the fleet was lost, and the bridge began to collapse. As Elric struggled to stay on his feet, defeat loomed over him. Elric, bloodied and battered, refused to give up. With determination burning in his eyes, he activated the emergency holographic broadcast system. His image appeared before the remaining coalition forces. "We have one chance," he said. "Strike now with all we have, for every world that depends on us." Lazara's voice joined his. "Together, we are unstoppable." The coalition forces, inspired by Elric's determination, launched a coordinated counterattack. Using every resource and strategy, they began to turn the tide. Ships from different species exploited Zarkonian weaknesses, and ground forces combined advanced technology with raw combat skills. The battle raged on, filled with intense action and clever maneuvers. Characters made sacrifices, their bravery and heroism shining through the chaos. At long last, the coalition succeeded in driving back the Zarkonian forces. Sarathor, defeated and wounded, was captured. His final words, however, sent a chill through the victors. "This is not the end," Sarathor hissed. "There are greater threats than me." In the aftermath, Elric, Lazara, and the other key characters reflected on the battle. They mourned their losses and celebrated their hard-won victory. The bonds they had forged through adversity were stronger than ever, reinforcing the theme of unity and hope. As the coalition celebrated, an encrypted message arrived from an unknown source. Elric's heart sank as he read the ominous warning of an even greater threat looming on the horizon. The battle was won, but the war was far from over.